All right, first I've got Serum up here, and this is my smart water beat that I did on live stream, actually focusing on trying to take one sample and use it to make a beat. Let me switch screens real quick. All right. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm looking at Serum, and here's Serum. Now, this is a trial version because I haven't bought it yet. I remember using Serum a long time ago. I have used it once before, but I haven't used it in a while. If you want to create an instrument track, you can right-click, and you can do instrument track. And then once you do that, you'll just find your Serum if you have it on there. Then once you create your track, you're good to go. Now, for as trying to automate, you want to deal with your automation lanes. You can find automation lanes right here on any of the tracks. Once you click on it, then you'll see an automation lane. It should be set to volume. So you basically send in different MIDI messages, but this also works for audio too as well. And if you want to change it, you're going to click where it says volume and then go down to where it says Serum. And then you can do the master volume, or you can do choose parameters. And let's say I want to do... let's see, 8 semi, and let's do, you can add more, so add another automation lane. All right, I can add a few of them, and let's say this one is going to be, it says automation default. Let's go to Serum, change this to be warp. Like, I'm assuming that I know what any of this stuff is because I'm not really looking at it right now. But if you know what parameters you really want to adjust, let's do filter type. All right. Okay, I can change this. Okay. Okay, so this is like filter type, and you seem like if you just drag up, it'll change exactly what type it is. This is B warp. This is the pan. So I can adjust it here too as well. You also can draw it in. So let's see. First of all, let's get my Alt 0 up here. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I said A0. I meant to say Alt 0. Oops, there we go. All right, so now I got this here. All right, let's go ahead and record something to just this track so we kind of manipulate it. I'm going to solo it also as well. So let's go back. Record. All right, I'm not trying to do anything specific, just want to record it. Then I can kind of mess with it. So then I can draw in nodes if I want to. Let's say I want to draw in the volume. I can do volume. I think this will adjust it. We'll find out. Okay. All right, you notice that's cool. Then let's do some panning. And actually, if I want to, if you hold down Alt, you can kind of draw it in to make it even more fun. All right. Well, maybe a person, you might say, man, let me go ahead and get into it more. This is one of those things you got to kind of figure out exactly what you're looking for and then find what parameter it is to adjust. You can see there's a lot of stuff in here that you can adjust. So LFO, the master volume. Ooh, let's do a semi. Fine. See if I can adjust the tuning of it. Hold that Alt down. Let's try that. Okay, I guess that was all I. Sorry, that was all I really recorded. As you can see, it did actually change. Okay, then I can go back and rewrite it. Yeah, that's really cool. You can get those slides, glissandos. So yeah, this is just one way to go about doing it. Now, this same thing will work if I replaced it with Vital and categorize and Vital. Hold on, where's Vital Synth? Yeah, Vital Synth. Okay. All right, let's log in for this. All right, once you log into your account, then you should be set up. So I thought I installed this already, but evidently I did not. Okay, I did install it, but there are some other parts to it. So this is what this sounds like. And I should be able to just play exactly what I had. Okay, all right. Don't really care for that sound, but and if I want to go about deleting these, I can delete that. Now you'll notice that when I took the serum off, some of those, excuse me, some of those settings disappeared because this particular Vital does not have that on here. So I got one for volume, I got one for pan, then I can do another one. And let's say, oh, you can do automated mute. So that's off, that's on. Okay, kind of lets you know where that is. So that's one way you can go about doing that. Somebody asked me about how to automate mute too as well. So, well, now you know. See if I can change presets too as well. Here's effects right here. Distortion type. See, let's see if it changes. Like, let me minimize that. Can I pin this? Yeah, let's can we bring it in some? There we go. Bring it in, pan it. And I'm curious if, yep, it's actually changing. And see, you can kind of see what it's doing, linear fold. So So that's changing the type, but then I can go through and, I mean, there's so many different things that you can do, but I hope this helps. You know, I know this isn't like quite the perfect tutorial. This is just me kind of just discovering things, which brings me to another topic that I needed to cover real quick before I get off this video. So the topic I need to cover is, first of all, you need to go ahead and smash the subscribe button. Yes, you. I'm talking to you right there because you just happened to stumble upon the video. Go ahead and do it. I love you for that. Join the family. It's a good family. We're growing. And give this video a like too as well. It does help it reach other people. All right. Now, question. Have any of you all used Vital or Serum before? So, and if you all have used it, you're probably more of an expert than I am. I'm still more of an instrumentalist, so I'm so used to just recording everything, not really doing a lot with MIDI and manipulation and sound synthesis and things like that. I used to do it a lot, but now I'm kind of more so just like, give me a good sound and hopefully it sounds good already and I can just record and let's get it going. But yeah, it's always good to be in here and, you know, get this creative stuff happening. Now this is what we want to do. So the question that was asked how do you go about using automation on multiple tracks at the same time? Okay. I'm going to delete this Vital track. All right. So this is the original project that I had. And yes, it does sound very corny. That's okay. But I'll let you hear it. This is all from a smart water bottle. So I sampled it. This is the original sample here. Okay. I think that's the original sample. Yeah. Everything sounds really soft now though. Yeah. Okay. So that's the original sample. And then I took that sound and I used the complete control sampler to go ahead and like kind of mess with some things. And this is what I came up with. Okay. Very simple. All right, so I'm not here to talk about that. I do have a live video that does discuss how I went about making it, so you can see how I made it. I had to do a lot of tweaking on some things, and it still sounds like a little toy. It might be cool to add this sample into another song or something like that. Let's say that I have this bass drum high, and this snare, and I want to be able to automate all of them at the same time. Well, here's the problem that you're going to run into. I can select them. I tried it this way. I selected them. And while I'm holding down, I can pull up. This is the volume automation. I can hold shift and see if that works. But the only thing about when you press shift, now I can't select any nodes. And then if I highlight all of these and move track 8 down, well, guess what's going to happen to track 7? Track 7 stays the same. It does nothing. Okay, so since you noticed that I can't actually change the automation this way, what's the best way to go about doing this? So somebody let me know in the comments if you know another way, but here's one way that I just discovered that should work perfectly if you keep this in mind. But this is what we're going to do first. We're going to do shift, hold down shift, and I'm selecting 6 through 8. That selects everything in a row or in a line. So all 3 of these are selected. Now while I'm holding shift, while I'm holding control, While I'm holding control, I'm going to go down to the master, which you'll find on my inspector, and then I'm going to go to new stereo bus. All right. So once I do that, all right, all of them should be on bus D. And if I look, I can look at each track and see that they're on bus D. All right. Down here, there's a show a hide bus pane. You can bring that up, and I can see on bus D. All right, bus D is going to the master, which is still fine because I'm going to get my sound. On bus D, I can name this bus automation, right? Only thing that I'm going to use this bus for is just for automation. And I can automate the heck out of it. Like if I want the drums to start off lo-fi, or if I want them to come in, pan from the left, go to the right, I can do any of that, or simply just do a volume automation. All right. So here's my volume automation. So once I go down to my bus, let me slide this up some. Drag that up a little bit. Once I go down to my bus, then I know that I have it set on A1 right now, set on bus output volume, okay? Which is what we want it to be on. We want it to be on volume. So let's say that I want to draw this in. I'm going to hold Alt down. And let's say I want my drums to kick in. I know, let's have them go about right here. All right. Okay, about right there. All right. So now when they play, I should hear, and I'm just going to solo these two as well. Okay, very subtle, very simple. Okay, and you can actually see the automation go right up. So you see the track right there. Sorry, you cannot see it because I'm on that side. Let's move me over here. All right, now you can see it on that side. As it plays, it's going to go right up. Cool. Now this works great because everything that's done to these 3 tracks, so whatever cue or whatever I'm doing, you know, if I go through, add reverb, whatever, it doesn't matter because it's still going to be affected by the automation that's on this particular bus. So hopefully this does help you all out. Normally I would be bringing videos right now dealing with troubles that you may have in Cakewalk. So I'm still bringing more videos like that. But I'm just fascinated with how many things that I come up with and things that I never think about trying in Cakewalk. So let me know, is this helpful to you? Are you going to be able to use it in your projects, or do you use automation right now? All right, take care, you all. Love you.